I promise you guys, I don't want to keep making fucking She-Hulk videos, but God damn it, here's another one. I have the last one I'm probably going to make is my episode 1 review, which will be out tomorrow. She-Hulk head writer teases hero's future in upcoming Marvel movies. They've released 1 episode of this. They have run a ton of media interference for this show. I haven't seen this much media interference for a Marvel character since Cat Pan Mediocre dropped in, 2019? It's been that long since we've seen that level of interference from the Access media.
It's been a while.
To cover up for the fact that a show is getting lukewarm audience reviews outside of the stands, and of course the critics are just raving about it because it's the biggest thing in female empowerment since the last thing in female empowerment since the last thing that Marvel released. You guys know how the saying goes.
Don't ask questions, just consume product and then get excited for next product.
But seriously, this is, it's getting laughable now. We're going to go through this article. This came out August 19th at 12:51 a.m. by Jenna Anderson over at comicbook.com. Here's Jessica Gao talking to a huge She-Hulk fan with a bull ring in her nose, of course, because of course she does.
Oh, beautiful are my huge thighs.
The first episode of She-Hulk Attorney at Law has arrived, bringing a unique heroine into the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the form of Jennifer Walters. She-Hulk Tatiana Maslany, of course, plays her. With a fan-favorite solo tenure in the comics, they're speaking about the John Byrne run, as well as breakout moments as a member of the Fantastic Four and the Avengers. There's definitely been a lot of curiosity what her long-term future in the MCU will look like. Mark Ruffalo, who plays Jen's on-screen cousin Bruce Banner, Hulk, recently argued there won't be another Avengers movie without her being included, a sentiment echoed by the series head writer Jessica Gao, who is, of course, she's got a decent filmography behind her, underneath her belt, however you want to phrase it. But again, she's not that good. When the writers to a series admit that they didn't know how to write the kind of show that they were creating, which is a legal procedural drama, because they didn't know how to write a court scene. You know, working for Marvel, which is owned by Disney, means you have thousands of corporate attorneys on staff. So you mean to tell me you couldn't have some attorneys come in and just advise the writers? It really doesn't make any sense to me.
They show fucking shit. They show shit to me.
In a recent interview with Deadline's Hero Nation podcast, Gao addressed how the possibility of Jen's joining Earth's mightiest heroes may or may not already be joked about on the show, and she said she'd be shocked if Jen ultimately didn't end up there. One of the things that happened in She-Hulk is there are all these things that are said, some of which are germane to her living in a world that would be things that are said, Gao revealed. But there's that scene outside of the prison where she goes to see Abomination, and the reports like, we heard she'd been rejected from the Avengers.
Nope.
I would be shocked if they didn't start putting her in the movies, especially in the group team-up movies, Gao added. See, this is the caveat. This character is already being hit by some admitted, outward feminists that the show is too feminist. And honestly, objectively, the first episode, every male character in the show was either dumb or evil or a combination of both. So it really speaks volumes to the writers and what they think about men and how acceptable misandry is, when even if a joke is made at a female's expense, it's considered misogyny now. And, this whole having, we have to have all women write this. John Byrne wrote the most successful run in the comics, and he's a man. So to me, what's between your legs matters less than your acumen and talent for writing and creating stories that audiences want to read for this character, adventures for this character to go on. I like She-Hulk. I mean, yes, do I like the prospect of a 6'7", gorgeous Amazonian looking green hottie? Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I like that concept. I like the character. She's a bombshell type character. She's flirty, beautiful. We've talked about all this. But now they make her into this bitchy feminist who every scene she's in with Bruce, is her telling him that she's better than him already. She doesn't need him. He went on, it was a journey to get where he is now with the Hulk. And I don't even like this version of the Hulk, which I know it's in the comics. I just don't like Mark Ruffalo. I don't, not at all. But so for them to say, oh, she's going to be, and this and that, and she's going to lead this, and A-Force. How good did A-Force, oh yeah, that's right, there was 11 issues of A-Force because it got canceled, because nobody was buying it. It was a horribly received book. This is the problem. You're like, this is inclusive, and it's all women. It's like, well, it's all women. It's not really that inclusive, is it? Or it's all POCs or whatever you want, whatever term the fucking zeitgeist is using for, people who are black, people who are Latino, people who are different ethnicities, whatever term they're using, whatever these weirdos want to fucking, how they want to categorize and segregate people into categories by their race, which is fucked up. But yeah, so to say that this She-Hulk is going to be all of a sudden in every single thing, I'm not saying she's not going to be, because we know how Marvel acts. We know how Kevin Feige is. The writing has been on the wall. And the stands will ignore it and just say, oh, you're an infel, you're a piss baby. Blah, blah, blah. And that's so disingenuous, and that leaves no room for dialogue. But that is the sad state of even the discourse in entertainment now, because of the identity politics seeping their way, and because of intersectionalism, because of intersectional feminists, because of these weirdos on Twitter and these cult members, these leftist cult members. That's the caveat to this whole thing. So saying that this show was review bombed is very disingenuous as well. I think that's absolutely hilarious that you're going to seriously hedge that bet again. You're going to push that narrative again. Oh, review bombing, review bombing, review bombing. And I'll talk about that more and show more examples in my review tomorrow. And damn, I don't really want to make any more She-Hulk videos. This is rapidly becoming new Batwoman. Even before Rings of Power comes out, my expectations for that are absolutely basement level. House of the Dragon is a little bit more, but no, She-Hulk after the first episode, which I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to go too into depth here on how I actually felt about it, because we'll talk about that in the review, and it's not going to be like a half-hour opus Batwoman type review. It'll probably be like a 5 to 10 minute review of it. So that's what I got for right now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to my amazing editor, Good Stuff Comic Skater. Thank you, sir. I appreciate everything you do. Thank you to all of my channel members. You will get thanked proper, and the video's been updated. All 43 of you are featured in it. All your names in the tier you're on. You can join. Well, you know what? I'm not going to talk about that. If you want to join, you can join. That's absolutely fine. If not, just slap the subscribe button, hit the like button or the dislike button, whichever. Leave a comment, ding the bell for notifications. That's all free, and it helps me, helps other creators. Don't just do it for me, do it for your other favorite creators. We truly appreciate it, as we do need help, because we just have us to promote ourselves. And I hit my microphone stand, not, billion-dollar global media conglomerates pushing our content to the front of the algorithms on YouTube. I'm Tepo Kuina, the place to be reviews. I've been here with all of you. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll catch you on the next one.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. Do you want to send us stuff? Because this is how you send us stuff. We have a P.O. Box now. That's right. P.O. Box 924, Prudenville, Michigan 48657. If you have anything you'd like to send in to the Place to Be Reviews, that's where it goes, and that's where your packages will be coming from as well when I ship things out to you, my Kazooians.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all